How to play Chess 960. Thanks to Bobby Fischer, who in 1996 introduced the variant that is today known as Chess 960, the most popular of chess variants today. Some call it Fischer Random Chess. Learning how to play Chess 960 is quite simple, because most of the rules are exactly the same as in standard chess. All the pieces move in the same ways, and you still win by checkmating the opponent's king. The only difference is in the initial setup. While the pawns are still on the second rank, the order of the first rank pieces is randomized. To be accurate, the placement isn't entirely random, but follows a few simple rules. 1. The king must be placed between the rooks. 2. A player must have one bishop on the light squares, and one on the dark squares. 3. Black's position is an exact mirror of white's. These rules allow for 960 possible starting positions, thus the name Chess 960. There's one last rule change that can cause some confusion in Chess 960. Castling is a little tricky, since the locations of the king and rooks can change from game to game. In order to keep the game as similar to standard chess as possible, castling in Chess 960 always results in the king and rook ending up on the same squares as they would in standard chess. So, if you want to castle to the queen side, your king will end up on the c file, and your rook on the d file. As in standard chess, neither the king nor the appropriate rook can have moved yet if you want to castle, and the king cannot be in check, move into check, or move through a square that is under attack.
b3. It's hard to resist the temptation to castle on the first move of a Chess 960 game, especially if it's on the queen side. Or you could be solid and just go for the English opening with 1.c4. Fedosiev's move, however, is also good. 1.b3 here is better than the same move in a normal chess position. b6. d4. g6. Knight d2. Preparing to control the center with e2, e4. f5. A good move, preventing white's plan. f3. Reinforcing the idea of playing e4, but also preparing a developing plan with queen f2, e3, knight d3, the bishop moves, and then kingside castling. Knight f6. c4. Bishop g7. Knight d3. e6. The idea of this move is to control white's pawn advance with d4, d5. e3. d6. Bishop e2. Queen f7. Queen f2. Castle kingside. Castle kingside. At some point Chess 960 games become normal and you need to hope you have a good position when that happens. Here both players can be reasonably happy, as the position is close to equality. Knight b to d7. c5, good move. Gaining space on the queen side. b capture c5, dubious move. d capture c5. e5. This is the point of black's play. He has good central control, but now Fedoseev exploits his chance with a very subtle move. C6, good move. A move that seems risky at first glance, since the c6 pawn is not that well protected and losing it will be a tragedy for white. But the idea is well supported tactically. Knight b6. Rook c2, dubious move. To demonstrate the advantage, white has to employ a very exotic plan. Queen e8. Rook f to c1. Knight b to d5, good move. Despite the trapped bishop on a8, the c6 pawn requires constant care, and black can use his good central control to divert attention from white's pieces. h3. e4, bad move. A hasty move. Complications don't favor black. It's better to play. F capture e4. F capture e4. Knight f4. Knight b4. Rook c4. Knight capture c6. Queen g3, dubious move. This is not the most accurate. Knight e7. Black is not able to hold the extra pawn. Rook capture c7. Rook capture c7. Rook capture c7. Knight f5. Queen g5, dubious move. Bishop h6, bad move. Lazavik doesn't resist attacking the queen. Bishop c4, check. d5. Bishop capture f6, good move. Fedoseev must have foreseen this move and probably intuitively felt it was good for white. Bishop capture g5. Knight capture d5, good move. Rook f7. Bishop capture g5. King g7, bad move. The final mistake. Knight f6, good move. Heavy material loss is unavoidable.
Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.